Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some Pittsburgh Steelers breakdown and analysis of the Steelers' massive New Year's night win over the Baltimore Ravens 16-13. What a way to ring in 2023. Let's talk about it. Another great weekend for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everything breaking in their direction. Of course, needing the win, getting the win in dramatic fashion, as Steelers-Ravens always tends to end up being. We'll talk about playoff scenarios here in a moment, but Kenneth Shane Pickett, man, what a day for him. I mean, just an incredible game, even before the game-winning drive, which was a 10 out of 10, an A+, a perfect drive. I thought he made a lot of high-level plays, keeping his eyes downfield, taking care of the football, utilizing his mobility well, and just making some really strong plays overall. But that last drive was incredible. The Freiermuth, the Sims, a touchdown to Najee, just the poise in the moment on the road, season on the line. You're a rookie, your first really true game against Baltimore, being concussed in Week 14. Wow, I can't say enough good things about that. Mike Tomlin said last week against the Raiders, the Steelers grew up, and they certainly did. Against the Ravens, they became men, because those are the games that define you, your legacy. You're not a Steeler and cemented as one until you make a play against the Ravens, and Kenny Pickett made a whole bunch of them on Sunday night. But it wasn't just Pickett, although the conversation will be highlighted by him. So many young guys making plays. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren running so hard early, often. Tough sledding. Ravens certainly missed Calais Campbell in this one, and Pittsburgh ran for a $198, their most they've run on Baltimore since 1997. Harris ran super hard. Warren ran hard. That's his style. He's downhill, third down guy, check downs, making plays there as blockers. I mean, just can't say enough about those guys. The offensive line was fantastic. Got a really good push in the run game. Dotson, Cole was a bit up and down, but just across the board, the lanes were there. That was critical. This team converted on third down. They were able to extend drives and possessions. Finishing drives were still an issue with the last drive. They punched it in, just very similar to what happened in the Raiders game. But offensively, Sims making that great play. Freiermuth, Deontay making plays, Pickens with a big 3rd and 14 catch. Everybody stepping up, everybody doing their part, and that was great to see. Defensively, Baltimore still got theirs on the ground. Knew that was going to happen to some extent, but only 120, and that's kind of a good number. I'll take that when you're going to face a run-heavy Ravens team. It was not perfect. Missed too many tackles. Dobbins still had good plays. It was really good early on, really good late, a little light in the middle in terms of Pittsburgh's run defense, but they got to stop some of those big third down stops, 3rd and short. There was a 3rd and 1 that Pittsburgh stuffed, I think a 3rd and 3. I believe in the fourth quarter, the Pittsburgh stuffed as well. Kim Hayward making some plays. Robert Spillane was fantastic, one of the better defenders. Mark Robinson to Marvin Leal, as expected, seeing additional time, a lot of time really in Pittsburgh's 4-4 front to go ultra heavy against some of the one receiver sets, the 22 personnels, 13 personnels the Baltimore routinely employ. So great job by them. Minka Fitzpatrick, career high 6 interceptions now. Just calling game so many times this year. He's called game. Atlanta, this one, other ones I'm sure I'm forgetting right now. It's just a really good showing overall. Mark Andrews made some plays, sure, but you hold Baltimore to 13 points, you make the big plays, you win the game, you finish the game, and that's what happened against the Raiders. That's what happened against the Ravens. Now, special teams had some more. Carvin was really good as a punter. Boz hit from 51, missed from 48. Allowed a long return, penalties to back you up in terms of the punt return team. That's all negative, so that has to be cleaned up. But bottom line is you got a big boy win against the Ravens, one you had to have. You would have hated to lose to Ravens in general, but then lose to them, your season ends, and you just caught breaks from Miami losing, from the Jets losing. You want to take advantage of that. So scenarios for Week 18, I don't know how ties, if that even plays a factor at this point, but basically, obviously, Pittsburgh has to beat the Cleveland Browns. That is a must. The Dolphins cannot win. Maybe they can tie, but the Dolphins can't win, so they need to lose to the New York Jets. And then the Buffalo Bills need to beat the New England Patriots. So if all those 3 things happens, Dolphins lose, Patriots lose, Steelers win, Steelers are in as the 7th seed. Incredibly so. It's a realistic conversation to have, and can't believe we're here. So credit to this team for fighting hard. What a win. A new chapter of this Steelers-Ravens rivalry, and one we won't forget anytime soon. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys staying up late and watching. If you guys could like this video and subscribe to the channel, would really appreciate that. We have a ton of analysis for you guys. Certainly some stuff on Pickett I'm sure is coming for the channel once the all 22 drops. So stay tuned for that one. Again, thank you guys for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.